The winds of truth have begun to stir, and the veil of illusion is being torn away. Archangel Michael brings a divine proclamation. What was hidden in shadows can no longer remain concealed. One among your own, someone who bore the appearance of loyalty, has been unmasked. Their intentions, long cloaked in pretense and deception, have now been illuminated by the light of divine justice. This isn't just a revelation. It's a spiritual turning point. What once whispered in doubt and suspicion now speaks clearly, confidently, and without hesitation. The name that once moved in silence now echoes through the halls of truth, and its weight shakes the very ground beneath the lies it stood upon. For too long, darkness had danced unnoticed in your midst, weaving its way into the fabric of your life. It cloaked itself in smiles and shared moments, while quietly plotting your downfall. But the heavens have heard your cries, your heart's silent prayers, your sleepless nights of confusion, your gut instincts, all were not in vain. The divine has moved on your behalf. The battle may have been invisible to your eyes, but in the spiritual realm, angels fought relentlessly. Chains that bound justice have been shattered. The roar of righteousness now replaces the silence of suppression. This is not a message of vengeance, but of awakening. The deception was never stronger than the truth you carried inside. The one who stood beside you while working against you has been seen, fully and clearly. Their mask has crumbled. The webs they spun now trap only them. You are being lifted from the fog of confusion into the clarity of truth. It may sting, it may startle, but know this: it will not break you. It is, instead, the doorway to your breakthrough. Families have felt the sting of betrayal. Love was replaced with pain. Trust shattered like glass beneath the weight of lies. But now the healing begins. The divine is restoring what was fractured. Relationships torn apart by manipulation are finding their way back to wholeness. Truth, like a river, cleanses all that it touches. The same truth that uncovers betrayal also brings deliverance, clarity, and peace. The enemy, who once believed they were untouchable, now trembles. Their reign is over. The power they held was built on illusions, and those illusions have been stripped bare. They spoke against you in secret. Now the truth of their words echoes in the open. They hope to dim your light, but instead, it shines brighter than ever. What they planned to destroy you has instead become the catalyst for your elevation. Divine justice has moved. You need not lift a hand. Heaven has already acted. This moment is sacred. You are being invited into a new chapter. Do not be afraid of what is being revealed. Instead, rejoice in your awakening. You are seeing clearly now because your spirit is aligned with the truth. Those uneasy feelings, those moments of doubt, they were not just paranoia. They were divine whispers, guiding you toward this very unveiling. Release the anger. Let go of the need for revenge. The universe is handling the consequences. What was meant to block your blessings has only redirected them back to you. Multiplied. What was delayed is now accelerating. What was hidden is now exposed. What was lost is now returning to you with divine precision. You may feel a mixture of emotions: grief, relief, shock. But allow yourself to process this with grace. Remember, what is being taken away was never meant to journey with you into your future. This is spiritual refinement, a divine cleansing. The falsehoods have been removed so the truth can reign, unchallenged and unfiltered. Your intuition was not mistaken. You felt the weight long before the facts arrived. That inner knowing was a divine compass, pointing you toward your purpose and away from poison. Do not second-guess yourself now. Stand rooted in your awareness. Stand tall in your discernment. You have always been chosen, always been protected, even in the moments when you felt most alone. What is coming for you is not just justice. It is redemption. It is peace. It is restoration. The very people who doubted you will now see the light surrounding you. The blessings that were paused are now pouring in. Your home, your heart, your spirit, they are being renewed. The spiritual realm is rejoicing, for another soul has broken free from deception. You are stepping into a season where clarity replaces confusion, where truth replaces illusions, and where strength replaces doubt. This is your spiritual awakening, and it comes with undeniable confirmation. You were never defeated, only refined. The enemy underestimated the divine hand over your life. They saw your silence as weakness, but heaven saw it as strength under discipline. Now, move forward without looking back. There is no need to carry the weight of the past. The chapter of deceit has ended, and your story is entering a new and powerful arc. Everything that was meant for harm has been transformed into a foundation for your rise. You are walking in divine favor, and nothing can stand in the way of what God has declared over your life. Let this truth settle into your soul. You are protected, you are seen, and you are chosen. No hidden force, no false connection, no whispered lie can alter what the divine has ordained. The storm has passed, the air is clearing, and your path is radiant with promise. Step boldly into your destiny. This was never the end. It was the awakening your soul has been waiting for.